All right, here we are. We're gonna go and look at a blast from the past. Some of them blasted, some of them didn't. We're gonna sit here and watch an old video because that's the only way you're gonna watch it is if I watch it with you. So let's watch it. Today we're gonna do what we normally don't do. We're going to look at some crazy mansion owned by, I can't tell you who, but it's not Superman, it's not Batman, it's not Spider-Man. You're gonna have to guess whose house we're going to look at to buy today. It could be a great deal. We might be able to make some serious money. We're gonna fly down to Fort Lauderdale, we're gonna go check out this house, and we're gonna come back. So stay tuned, get ready. This is gonna be a house like you've never seen before. So basically what happened was, you know, this guy, he's a real estate, I call him a hustler because he's not one of the guys really, you know, working for a big company. He's out there on his own, really super nice guy. They told me about this house and I gave him a shot to go look at it. All right.
Someone gonna sit up front?
Yeah, him.
Let him go in first.
Get in there, he's sitting up front.
Ben.
Yeah.
Why are you so cheap? Why are you gonna buy this old ass plane? Did you get this plane at an auction?
I wish you were at an auction so I could drop you back off. And this happens to be a great plane. And it's very economical, and the AC works. You know, it was my first time, I don't want to get in too deep. It cost me like 75 grand to buy my percentage of ownership in that plane. So that was a no-brainer. The plane does 200 miles an hour. It can take me to Fort Lauderdale in an hour. It has 2 engines. Round trip is literally, the biggest cost is the pilot. I mean, the pilot, if he makes $600 a day, you gotta pay him for a day, whether he flies in that thing for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, doesn't matter. He gets paid a flat fee in a day. So the pilot's $600, and then the gas in that damn plane, I swear to God, is only about $400 round trip. So literally, I can take 6 people on a goddamn plane round trip to Fort Lauderdale and back for roughly $1,000 and get back and forth in the same day. Otherwise, it's 10 hours of driving round trip. Still use it today. I make my kids use it. I use the jet and they use the 414. It's a great plane. So that's the story on the old ass plane. The one thing about flying on private planes is that, number one, if I put 6 people on the damn thing or 5 people on it, it's cheaper than commercial. I'm telling you, it's the one convenience that you definitely get your money's worth, because not going to the friggin' airport and dealing with all the craziness, especially during COVID, it's definitely worth the money if you can ever afford it. We just traveled 200 miles on a first-class plane to come take a look at the biggest house ever built in Broward County.
Who lives there?
I don't know if he actually lived there. I don't know the story, except he owned it, I've been told. I told you, it's not Batman, it's not Spider-Man, it's not Superman, it's, I don't know, this guy could be like Suge Knight, want to come shoot me for talking about him and bad saying, I don't know.
Is this really Birdman's house that we're going to? I thought he lived in Miami.
Bark, 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 bark. Be cool. Put the camera down at first, because I don't want trouble here with these guys. Wait till they're home.
Basically, it's Broward County's largest house. It was actually owned by Birdman's brother, Slim Williams. He's a co-owner of Cash Money Records. So it's located actually in Windmill Ranch Estate, which the mansion was actually built in 2007. And basically it's like a 30,000 square foot home. Custom wood entry doors. You have 9 bedrooms, 10 baths, 4 partial baths, 9-car garage for, you know, your car enthusiasts, 6,000 square foot ballroom, movie theater with 15 seats, indoor tennis, guest house, 2 pools with a tropical lagoon. So that's pretty much what we're looking at.
Why is it in this condition right now?
I think they filmed a couple too many rap videos here, so it got a little crazy, and now it looks like this. This beautiful dump.
Ben, look how little you look next to that walkway.
Here we are in West Tone, checking out the biggest MF house you ever seen in your life. I don't think I've ever seen doors on a house that tall in my life. Shit, this looks like Andre the Giant used to live here. Somebody give me some glue. Shit. Uh-oh. Look at these doors.
What does it say?
Unbelievable. I gotta make these power doors.
Are those doors bigger than the house here?
Fuck yeah. Look at them. Those doors are about at least 15 feet or more high. How tall are the doors of my house? I'm 6. That's about another 4, 10. So those doors were way wider too, I think. I don't know. But hey, I couldn't get 15, I got 10. That's not too bad. This house had rooms, party rooms, 34,000 square feet, and they did it with big rooms. They didn't do it like this house has got a lot of rooms here, a lot of rooms here, blah, blah, you know. So this is the ballroom?
Yeah, 6,000 square foot.
This is unbelievable. Vincent, you wanted a big house. Can you imagine the AC bill on this place?
Oh fuck, we got black mold.
The problem is that there's no power on, and the place is beginning mildewed. All this place must have had a flood or something, because all this has been cut out here and replaced. All this sheetrock. This is the bedroom. And there's the bathroom. Man, this was some high-end deal when they built it, boy. That inspection report went through and looked at all this stuff?
Yeah.
Now, I don't even know what this room was. When I remember walking through that room there, I was wondering to myself, is it supposed to be this way? I don't know. I felt like I was in a jail. Who knows? Maybe they kept one jail room, you know, where you put your kids at. For some reason, only water would make you want to strip a wall down to the bone like that. Only if it got, you know, messed up by water, typically. Or a murder, then you strip the whole goddamn wall down. I've seen that happen. Oh shit, we got blood all over the goddamn wall. Take that fucking wall down to the bone, destroy everything. Outlets. This is the maid's quarters. Little kitchen. Laundry. Maybe this is where you keep a couple extra bitches and hoes, you know, locked up here, you know, and call them down when you need them, you know what I'm saying? Oh, here's the vanity in the toilet. So I don't know if the house actually just had mold or did it flood? They left that big ass table. That was an expensive table, because the problem when you have these big fancy ass pieces of furniture, when you gotta go, it's too pain in the ass to move. You know, it's harder than a piano sometimes.
This is your partial bathroom right here.
This might be the theater. This has to be the theater. Yeah, this is the theater. These are all bedrooms here? Let's go look at the pools. Take a dip.
Oh no, this house ain't on the water. That's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, we're way inland.
This house is all show and no go.
And they're gonna go kick your ass. You keep talking shit, motherfucker. You like fixer-uppers. All right, I think we've seen enough. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. This place needs a lot of work. Every inch of this place needs work. They paid about $7 million for it. They're looking for $6 million. That ain't gonna happen. I think it's gonna take about $1.5 million to fix it up, and then you got all your time and your profit. I don't think I paid more than $3 million for it. I don't even know where to start. I hope the wiring is good, but my big question is, was it flooded or is it just mildew? I'd have to go through every inch of this place and make it picture perfect. And that's gonna take millions. But, I mean, the most important thing is there anything hidden in the closet? Are there skeletons in the closet? Is there anything here that's really, you need to know about? You can always patch walls, you can always clean floors, but, what's the extent of the damage here is what we need to know.
Now what?
Now we're going to eat lunch. I gotta get in the AC. Come on. Anyway, the problem is when you let shit go, you ain't got time for it. You let it go, then it goes. I need a lot of fat in a project. When I'm gonna buy something, I need to figure out how much I think I'm gonna make sure that there's some sort of safety level there, okay? And I didn't feel a safety in that project. Great house. Now, if I lived in the area, it might be a different story, okay? But I'm not in that area. You gotta look at deals all the time. Some work, some don't. Not everyone's gonna work. I might look at, I don't know, hundreds of deals in one day and pick out one or two. I don't really know the history of what it sold for. Google it. It's a great house. It was the biggest house in the whole county, and they wanted X amount of dollars. I could clearly see that you needed to put in X amount of dollars. So X plus X didn't equal Z. So, wasn't for me. Adios, amigos.